everyone, this is Chris. Thank you for joining me. In today's video, we are going to be making some little baskets. They are really easy to do. They're fun. They're not expensive at all because we're going to use some recycled objects, and actually we're going to use some lids. So I'm going to use big ones here today just because it's easier on the camera than if it's really tiny. But you could use smaller lids. These are just milk or bottle, water bottle lids. Use whatever you have. That's going to be our base. What you will also need here, for example, is a jute cord that I've used here in my two examples, but you can also use fabric, you could use felt, you could use fun foam if you really wanted to. Anything can work with this, and I've used small paper flowers that I found on Amazon. You can find them on AliExpress. They come like this. They're not big. These are not big at all, and they're really not expensive. So if you need the link, I'll put them under the video description below. And what I have done too is I've pre-cut some little leaves here because I think that the leaves that are with these flowers, you can't really see them. They're just on the bottom here. Let me come a little closer. And you see, they're so small, you can't see them from the top. So what I have done, and we're going to get right into it right now, I've used just a piece of paper. So I've doubled it. Then I fold one part here in half. And if you have dies, you can use dies, but I think this is going so quickly that I didn't even want to bother with my cutting machine. Let me take all these glue strings away. So again, I've doubled it, and what I like to do is just make my own leaves like this. And I like to do it like this in a row. You can make them shorter, you can make them bigger, that's totally up to you. So this is what I have here. And then I'm going to do the same thing but on the opposite side, and I think it's much quicker to do. And again, here I'm not being very meticulous. I'm going very quickly. They don't have all the same size, but that's just good. And here you have a double leaf made in seconds, no dies. You can't go faster than this. So what I have done first is using a little bit of glue, and we're going to be using our hot glue gun today. I'm going to put some glue on the back of my flower, take the leaves, put it in the center. And there you go. So you're going to have, it's going to be more fluffy than just using flowers without any greenery. And also because you're going to put so many greenery, you'll have to put less flowers. So it's another way to be more economical. So I need to do some more flowers. I don't know which color I'm going to use yet. Maybe I'm going to use, in my first example, let me see. In my first example, I think I'm going to use this bluish, greenish fabric. So I'm going to take the size of this. Let me see. I'm just going to cover it up. So I need something that is not too small. Okay, I think I got the size of it. I'm going to cut a piece here, just a square. And I'll do my flowers and my my leaves off camera because I think you understood what I was doing. I think that's going to be enough. Okay, let me put this aside. And for my first example, we're going to cover it up this way. Okay. So in my example here, I have put a piece of cardboard. You can use fun foam as well to put on the back. I would recommend maybe using a different color. This is just white, but you could do either paint it or just cut into a piece of colored paper just to cover up the back. But you can use these actually to put maybe some candies inside. You could put some also a little pair of earrings, or you know, these bracelets that are not too big. You could put it inside and then cover it up with a piece of, again, another color, but a piece of either paper, cardstock, colored one, or fun foam. And people just need to lift it on the side. You can put some Velcro here, and they could have their they're present here inside, or just as a decoration. You can put this on a window, for example, and if you made it smaller, you could also use it as a keychain or just a decoration for your purse. Why not? I make it big just for the video, but you can do that in any size. So what we're going to do, again, hot glue. And my lids here are quite thick. They're at least 2 centimeters, which is a little less than 1 inch. Be generous there so it doesn't go anywhere. And I'm going to put that right in here. All right. Prepare your glue, people, because you're going to need, not for this example, but when we're going to use the jute cord, you'll need plenty glue. I'm going to cut this apart. And I'm going to cut this one to here. Don't need that much. All right. And then put it right there. That's good. Be careful with your fingers. Okay, young people, don't do this by yourself. Ask a nettle to help you. And what I would do here, if you intend to put something inside, is just cut another piece of fabric that is slightly smaller than your lid and put it inside to make it look nice if you intend to put something inside here. Otherwise, before putting your fabric on, trace around your lid in order to make this circle. You don't really have to use a die, just trace it around a piece of paper and cut it out. Now that we're here, what I'm going to use is, again, my jute cord because I like that. But you can use anything else. You can use these kinds of cords. This one is maybe a bit thick. I'm not sure I would like to, even though it's not bad. It doesn't look bad actually, but I'm going to use my jute cord because I really like the natural fabric, the natural, it's a natural fiber actually, so I think I'm going to keep on using this. And I'm not going to make it too short because you need to consider that when you're going to put your flowers, you're going to have less space here. So don't make it too short. If you want to put it in the end, that's fine. I just think I'm going to put it right now. So I think the measurement is not bad. I'm going to cut it here. And is there a side? So you can cover these and shut them down if you don't like these openings. I don't really mind. Maybe I could do 1 or 2. Just a little dab of glue inside here and close it a little better. I'm doing this very quickly. If you want to make it a bit more, tidy, take your time. This one is already closed. Yeah, honestly, I like it this way, so I'm going to leave it as is. And now I'm going to put, is there a place I like it better? Yes, I like it better like this. So I'm going to put a dab of glue just right here. And we're only going to be using hot glue for this project. I'm going to put my scissors there just to make sure it's going to really be stuck in there, not moving. And hot glue is perfect for porous surfaces and natural surfaces. It's perfect for fabric. It's usually not good if you use it on non-porous surfaces like plastic or glass. It doesn't stay long. But I've noticed that if you check, there are some glue sticks that are now made for non-porous surfaces. You see here, I should have waited a little longer to make sure that everything was really dry. Okay, I'll put that in shape later. I think it's going to be good. And now we are going to put it there. And I think I'm going to use a little bit of tulle. I thought I had much more, but apparently I've used up all my laces. So what I'm going to do is use maybe white. I'm going to use some white. I've got tulle here. I'm just going to cut a strip of white. Yeah, something not too long. Okay. And that is going to be my, I'm going to put it as if it was a lace. And if it's a bit too long, you can always trim it later. So I'm going to start just here putting some glue